To Athena's family, I wanted to start by saying how sorry I am about Athena. The entire time I've known my legal counsel, they've continued to tell me how I don't need to apologize, shouldn't apologize until the trial, and frankly, I can't hold it in any longer. I've done a terrible thing to your family, and I'm sorry. I can't tell you how many countless nights I've stayed awake, unable to sleep. I pray for all of you. So many were affected by my breakdown. Not just your family, but my own as well. You'll never get to see your baby girl grow up, and I'm sorry. Now my son is going to grow up without his father and protector. I owe it to you all to explain where my mind is at. Let me start by saying that I have Asperger's syndrome. In other words, I'm on the autism spectrum. I don't do well with change or things that are unpredictable in nature. When I first started out as a driver at FedEx, I was given a singular route, and that route wouldn't change for a while. After a bit, my employer started making random changes to my route, adding stuff from other routes, so they could make more money. I don't do well with change. Again, I can have meltdowns when unexpected changes to my daily routine happen. It was so bad one day I started to have a suicidal episode. I had to leave early that day or I was going to walk myself into oncoming traffic. The only thing that stopped me was thinking of my son growing up without his father. So I took off for a week and sought out help. I got put on medication and a week later I was back at work. I've let my employers know how I needed to keep consistent routine and I wouldn't have any issues. However, I was ignored. When I returned, they did the opposite of what was good for someone like me. They made me a floater. They put me on a different route every day, every time. Going on to the next page. Now we're going to go on to State's Exhibit number 281. Is this a true and correct copy of the second page of that document, Investigator Yarrow?
Yes.
Okay. May I publish, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I reminded them that I needed to be on a routine. It was like it would go in one ear and out the other. My mental health started to steadily get worse because of it. I couldn't just quit either. I had a son and I had to take care of it. Then on top of all that, certain aspects of my home life started to fall apart as well. I guess they got sick of me constantly telling them I needed consistency because they sold me off to another company without me having any say in the matter. In hindsight, I'm starting to think they were attempting to get me to quit, which in retrospect was kind of scummy. After a while, with the new contractor I started with, Big Top Spin, my life started to kind of fall back into place. I got a car again, but I was still consistently stressed and had multiple minor meltdowns because even this new company had no regard for my mental health because they still refused to put me on a consistent route. The holidays came and my stress only multiplied. They forced everyone to work 6-day weeks as volume got higher and higher. It was all the wrong place and the wrong time. I'm sorry I allowed my mental state to be unstable. I'm sorry I took your little angel away from you. She didn't deserve it. You all didn't deserve it. My son didn't deserve to lose his father. My mother didn't deserve to lose her son. My fiance didn't deserve to have her wedding day stripped from her. I pray that my death eases your suffering in some way. The only thing I ask for, forgiveness, and for you to remember my son and show him some grace and mercy, for he no longer has his father. I love you all, and I'm sorry. Hannah Horn. Is that what it says?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, with that envelope, is there also a smaller piece of paper inside of that envelope?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to go on to State's Exhibit number 281. Is this the front side of that smaller piece of paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Side notes. FedEx Ground themselves are quite negligent when it comes to safety. They do nothing to make sure contractors' vehicles are actually road ready. Polaris and Big Top Spin both tell their employees to lie on their beginning and end of day expectation because it's a pain to unground vehicles. And then the backside also had some writing, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Now I'm going to go on to State's Exhibit number 283. I hope this letter both helps you ease your suffering and helps with your case against FedEx. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I forgot one thing. I want to go back to the top of State's Exhibit 281. We did not read this part. It says, little asterisk says, just know I have found God through all of this. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Your Honor, we would ask that the state read everything. He omitted the closing.
I believe you skipped one line at the very end, just there.
at the very end, I apologize. I did write, I love you all, and I'm sorry. Okay, so with love and sorrow and remorse, I love you all, and I'm sorry, Hannah Horner. Is that the part? Susan? Now, in addition to this letter, the other letter I want to talk about is the one that said for detectives only, all right?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go to State's Exhibit number 284. This is the envelope, is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
And inside of that envelope, did it have a one-page letter with that?
Yes.
And may I publish this, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Detective, my family is in danger. It's 2 days before my arraignment date, and I'm worried that I'll be killed either to or from my way to court. The day Athena was killed, I wasn't the only one involved. When I pulled up to the house, an older man had pulled a rifle on me and demanded my wallet. It's weird, he almost expected me to be there. After he checked my wallet, he gave me instructions after handing me my wallet back. He told me to take the girl and bring her to a specific spot, parentheses, the area with the tall grass bamboo, in parentheses. He gave me a change of clothes for the girl and told me to have her change into them before handing her over to him. He had threatened my family and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with it. Don't tell the media, BTW, IDK, if he's going to do something. If I'm killed on the way to or from the courthouse, I'll assume it was him. When I handed her over, she seemed like she knew him. It kind of freaked me out when she calmed down after seeing him. I shut my headlights off and followed them, and I saw him park his truck by that creek. The next day, I went by there after work and saw the girl's body. I put her body in the water. I needed to get this out, even if it was just in writing. Don't tell the media. Don't tell my family. They'll tell the media. Don't tell the family of Athena until after their lawsuit against FedEx goes through. This is between me and you, detective. As long as it stays between us, my family stays safe. I'll gladly keep the blame as long as they're safe. The man was older, probably 50s, gray hair, short military-style haircut, kind of fat, with a bit of upper body muscle. I handed him the girl's clothes when I gave him her. I either missed the pants or he put them back on the truck somehow. I'm not sure, but 3 times he asked me about the cameras on the FedEx truck. Unless y'all find him, keep it from everybody. I don't want my family hurt. I'm sorry I've been a burden on y'all. Is that right?
Yes, sir.